Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am TWK.
I'm the Shades.
And I'm Matty J.
And welcome to the RVT Game Crew mini playthrough of Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii.
Get your umbrella. It's raining zombies.
Yes, for this we'll be doing... Go ahead, Shades.
I was going to say, I got my shotgun ready.
Where's my sled? Where's my sledgehammer?
And as for this, we'll be doing some of the Resident Evil Zero part of the story, in which we'll be doing some train derailment, as the story says, and find zombies on a train.
I've had it with these motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking train.
Boo!
Come on.
Weak.
Anyways, this game is a railgun shooter, which is why I prefer playing it on Wii and not on any other system.
Of course, it makes you look like you suck less.
It's just a lot more fun to, point and shoot rather than, using a controller.
Tell me at least you got like one of those shotgun attachments, for the Wii and everything else.
No, I don't have the Wii Zapper. I only have the Wiimote.
Maddie, I can tell you right now, I've played with the Wii Zapper. It's better that he doesn't use that. Actually, I have the Nikon gun, which is actually like one of the best ones to use.
I never had one of those peripherals. I just use the Wii Zapper, and not the Wii Zapper. I just use the Wiimote by itself with maybe an nunchuck, and that usually works just fine with me.
Each his own.
July 1988.
98.
98. Hey, look, I'm 10 years old at this point. God, I feel old.
I gotta say, the graphics questionable.
I really think it looks pretty good to me.
Surprise! Oh God, it's...
I don't know. Something about this game, I guess when you compare it to the actual Resident Evil Zero, the graphics just don't match up.
Oh!
And that guy bequests a boot to the head.
And one for the zombie wimp.
This is Billy Cohen, a felon.
Felon for all the wrong reasons.
Yes. You were actually familiar with the... I guess we should go around the table and just discuss our experience with the Resident Evil series. Maddie, what's your experience with the series?
I remember playing an arcade version once, but that's about it.
Shades?
Wait. An arcade? What arcade game are you talking about? That
I don't know. I
think you're thinking House of the Dead, man.
Maybe. I'm probably thinking that, but...
It wouldn't surprise me if this was released to arcades, because this is very much an arcade game.
This is House of the Dead, basically. Anyway, as far as my experience goes, I know the lore very well. I mean, I've watched plenty of videos on the lore of it. I mean, I've watched game trailers retrospective on Resident Evil, so I know the lore pretty well. And as far as games I've actually played, I played Resident Evil 4 a few times. But that's pretty much it. I'm not into the survivor horror genre. I'm definitely not into horror games in general, to be honest.
Yeah, and right there, just picked up a green herb, which is the series' usage of healing. Except in this game, it's an instant heal. You can't just keep those on your inventory.
Well, you can't exactly stop in the middle of this game, so yeah, I kind of have to use it immediately.
Yes, but anyways, my experience, I played 1 through 4, mostly played 2 and 4. Not too much of 1, and even less of 3. Resident Evil 5, I didn't quite care for. Yeah, Resident Evil 5, I didn't quite care for too much, and Resident Evil 6, I liked even less. Because all the QTEs, all of them. And right here we have leeches, more or less.
Yep.
Well, wait, these may as well be facehuggers, can't they?
Sure, why not? Also,
shit! Oh, crap, I just jumped ahead. Where are we at?
We are at 421, 422.
Alright, I'm at 425, 6, 7.
420, 430, 431.
We're good, I think. We're as good as we're going to be.
And as you saw, these leeches can gather together to form sort of a human leech thing.
So, the villain in one episode of Reboot.
Sure.
Which parodied Power Rangers, thank you very much.
Oh god, don't get super nerdy on us now.
Wait. Two super... We're doing a Let's Play on YouTube, playing a Resident Evil railgun shooter, And you're afraid of being too super nerdy?
Well, it'd be... Okay, you could make that claim if we were playing like some obscure Japanese cutie game. Then you could talk about being super nerdy, but Resident Evil's pretty popular, and I know the Umbrella Chronicles was actually really pretty well received.
Yes, this is one of my favorite games to play around Halloween time. Even though my skills at these games may not exactly be great.
I'm decent at railgun shooters. The only problem is that for some reason I just can never get very far, but like...
Oh god, it's zombie Tom Cruise trying to reenact Mission Impossible. Run!
Alrighty then.
Alright, that was random.
I've never seen Mission Impossible myself.
I have, it's alright.
It's okay. Mission Impossible, believe it or not, it's one of the few movies where the first sequel is actually better. By a little, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I think that the voice actor for Rebecca Chambers, I think her voice is a bit too high-pitched for my liking.
Well, what are you going to do?
Maybe it's just me. I think that I think it definitely makes more sense in Japanese since women over in Japan have higher-pitched voices.
That's true.
That's a common problem, actually, is that a lot of times when they adapt voices, you get one of two problems. Either people complain because the voice is too high-pitched, in most cases it usually is, or they complain because it's not like the Japanese, which is already high-pitched. And it's like, pick one. You know, do you want it to sound high? You want it to sound like the Japanese, or do you want it to sound, how we would sound?
Also, now we have a shotgun.
Shotgun. The greatest weapon you can have in a zombie apocalypse.
Damn Skippy.
Actually, a nail filer would do you just fine.
I got it.
What do you mean?
I got it.
Got what?
Wait, zombie dogs?
Yeah, they're zombie dogs now. They were introduced in the first game, I believe.
Yeah, they've been around since game one.
I do know they were definitely in the second game.
I just realized we need Ozzy Osbourne on this.
Why is that?
Well, I can't scream it good enough to,
Oh yeah, Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All aboard the disco train!
You ruined it.
No, that's his cover of Still Alive. That's what he says.
New Crazy Train.
I like his
bass
cover
riff. Come on. Bum.
I like his cover of Staying Alive.
Bum.
God.
You guys
It's gonna
need
be one
to
of those. It's gonna be one of these nights tonight, is it?
Yes. Anyways, if you guys haven't listened to Ozzy Osbourne's cover of Staying Alive, it's quite amazing. And here's me not doing too well with the shooting.
Hey, at least you made it out of the first part, unlike some people in this call. Yeah, I know. I've already given away all my gamer cards. Okay. Fuck.
By the way, don't use the knife too often. It's not very useful. Railgun shooters are not good at implementing melee.
No.
By the way, I really do like the soundtrack for this game.
It does sound pretty. It's pretty kicking.
It is.
Well, these leeches just get worse and worse as the game goes on.
They do become face huggers, don't they?
No, it's just that there's greater amounts of them in every room as we go on. And it doesn't help that they can eventually form into human hybrids.
So they do become Nullzilla.
Sure.
You can go with that. I've seen like what happens. My father-in-law actually played a lot of Resident Evil 0, and I know that game gets pretty crazy. And again, it's Resident Evil. What do you expect?
Resident Evil 0 is one of the few games of the series that I haven't played.
Well, obviously it's an origin story. Like it's a prequel to the first.
Yes.
And yeah, it really doesn't. It's one of those games that it feels like a prequel. Like it doesn't feel like a. It just kind of tells its own story. But in the timeline of things, it takes place at the beginning.
Also, here comes a QTE.
Gotta love those.
Yeah, because every game since Resident Evil 4 had to have them.
Well, it makes more sense in a sort of a gimmicky game like this.
Yeah.
That's true. Here, it's not as game ruining. It's like, okay, well, you know, they kind of have to break it up somehow, but...
Okay, Randy Orton, you could stop trying to come at us out of... Nope.
To me, that blonde zombie sort of looks like, I don't know, maybe a blonde maybe an undead Billy Idol?
That's what I can see
That's
that.
what I'm thinking, yeah.
I guess his white wedding didn't pan out.
Nope. Also, we saw what happened in the alternate version of that motorcycle accident. And we should be getting near the boss now, I think.
Given the big gaping hole, I believe it.
Big gaping hole.
Just wait to see what the boss is.
Oh, Lord.
I have no idea if this is in canon with the actual Resident Evil 0 game. Wait for it. There it is!
Ho!
I believe so, actually. I believe it was a scorpion in the original game. I'll have to double check, but...
By the way, how good was that edit there? Because I actually died during this boss battle in the first time.
Well, until you said something, I would have never known.
Yeah, that was a slick edit there.
Yeah, I ended up doing the whole fade to white thing just to mask that, but yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. And now we prove that we're better at dodging than Gohan.
Dodge!
And thankfully, I'm playing this on a file which has already completed several levels, so it's a bit OP for this part of the game.
At this point, I think people appreciate that.
Yeah.
The hardest dodge you have to do is the wiggle the Wiimote for me.
Oh, of course, because
my Wiimote is pointing at the TV, and so all of a sudden I have to point it upwards and start wiggling it really quickly. And now the boss is of the dead. It's kind of random that the boss would be a scorpion of all things to me.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be a Scorpion King.
Oof.
God.
Anyways, that's it for this part. We'll see you guys next time with more Resident Evil randomness.